The situation unfolding in Katsina State right now is one of the most delicate and emotional conversations happening in northern Nigeria, and it is a story that affects real families, real livelihoods, and the peace of entire communities. As you are listening, please remember to like this video and subscribe because updates like this are important and you deserve them in clear, reliable language. What is happening is simple on the surface, but very deep when you look closely. Communities across parts of Katsina have been going through years of insecurity that affected farming, trading, movement, and daily life. People in many villages have lived for a long time with the fear of being attacked on their farms, on the road, at night, or during even peaceful activities. And because of this long suffering, some communities have decided to take a new approach, a community-driven peace deal. This approach means the people themselves, the traditional leaders, the elders, and sometimes representatives of affected families are the ones stepping forward to hold peace discussions with groups responsible for attacks. Their goal is not to surrender. The goal is to find a way for daily life to return to normal again. It is a risk, yes, but it is also a decision made out of desperation and hope. A hope that their families can live without fear again. While I am speaking, kindly remember to like this video and subscribe, because conversations like this help us understand our country better. Now, these peace talks are not just one meeting. They involve long discussions inside communities, meetings with responsible authorities, negotiations handled carefully, and the involvement of leaders who carry respect on both sides. Some areas in Katsina have already seen small signs that peace is possible. There have been reports of communities experiencing calm after agreements, and in some places, people who were previously taken away during attacks were released back to their families. Imagine the relief of a mother receiving her child back, or a father returning safely. These moments give communities courage to continue seeking peace. However, as we all know, peace is not a button you press once. It is a long journey. Even after these discussions, there were still places where attacks happened unexpectedly. In some communities, respected leaders were harmed even after peace talks. This makes people ask hard questions. Can this peace last? Are the people negotiating truly able to control other groups? Are these agreements strong enough? And while you are asking yourself these questions, please remember, like this video and subscribe so you do not miss future updates on situations like this. The state government also plays a role. The leadership in Katsina has been speaking about supporting community-based peace efforts, while at the same time strengthening security structures such as local watch groups. Their message is that peace must involve the people themselves, not just government forces. Alongside that, international partners and organizations have launched programs to help rebuild these communities. Programs for peace education, conflict prevention, trauma healing, youth empowerment, and rebuilding livelihoods. Because even after peace is signed, life must continue, and families need real support. One major thing that makes this whole issue complex is that the groups responsible for the attacks are not always united. Some groups operate independently from different areas with different leaders, different intentions, and different levels of control. So a peace agreement with one group does not automatically guarantee peace with all. That is why these peace talks must be handled with caution, patience, and community wisdom. As you are listening, kindly click the like button and subscribe, because your support helps this channel continue bringing clear analysis without fear or confusion. Now let's look at the emotional part, the people themselves. For many families in Katsina, peace is not just a desire, it is a necessity for survival. Farming is the primary livelihood in the region, and insecurity has kept thousands of people away from their lands. Markets have closed early, youths have been afraid to travel. Parents have worried every day about their children's safety. When a community decides to sit down for peace talks, it is because they have reached a point where life must return to normal. Peace is not a luxury. It is the foundation of survival. Another thing we must consider is trust. Trust is very delicate. Even when an agreement is reached, communities still live with cautious hope. They want to believe the calm will last, but past experiences make them careful. This is why, in some locations, local leaders have insisted that any agreement must be accompanied by visible actions, such as releasing captives, withdrawing threats, and allowing people to farm without interference. And again, while listening, please like and subscribe. It helps this platform continue producing important national updates. Something that makes this Katsina peace model unique is that it is not forced from above. It is not the government negotiating directly or imposing a solution. It is the people who suffer the problem leading the conversation. That gives the agreement some strength because it is rooted in the community's own desire. But it also carries risk because communities cannot always enforce the terms if things go wrong. That is why many experts say community peace must be backed with security support, economic assistance, and long-term plans so that the peace is not temporary. Let me also talk about the role of youth and women in this whole process. Many young people have been directly affected, losing opportunities, losing education time, losing access to farming or small businesses. Women have borne the emotional weight of displacement, fear, and uncertainty. Peace agreements must include these groups because they are the heart of the community. When women and youth feel safe and empowered, communities grow stronger. Please remember to like this video and subscribe so more viewers can get informed without confusion or fear. Now, if we zoom out, we see a bigger lesson. When insecurity lasts for many years, communities begin looking for solutions that feel real and immediate. Sometimes the strongest form of peace comes from the people themselves. But the peace must be protected, supported, and guided. Otherwise, it might fall apart.